Because that literally just so rich is a point that you guys you everything in the house and you ask what do you bring?
I've never had
my
grandmother talk about to the table. Where did the table come from?
It's you guys that brought that table.
That you what do you bring on the table? What do you bring on the table? What do
Now what do you want to bring on the table?
my dear?
Why don't you bring it on bed or somewhere else? What do you want to bring?
So bring on the bed. Hey, kakana.
There's the Okay guys, guess what? We're back here in another solid episode of the Solid Pod. Yeah, you're welcome all here on today's Solid panel. I really have many new faces because they really had to be here. Really had to engage in new people to the family because we want to make it bigger and way better. My name is Blue. I'm taking this for you. I'm gonna let my other guests also introduce themselves as they have to particularly do. Welcome to the family, you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, can you listen something to our viewers? Let them know about you guys, because I would love to work with you because everyone is like, who are those people?
Oh, should I go first?
You guys go first.
Cool. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Fortunate. You can call me Fortunate. Yeah.
Alright, hi, my name is Cindy, and I'm happy to be part of the Solid podcast.
But you're not solid. I want that CD to be solid. Like, let me see that CD solid you. Okay, for real?
Hi everyone, this is your girl Aside.
Why did you have to put your girl? Because you're already a girl. You're not confident enough to be a woman? So why do you call yourself a girl? Anyway, guys, you're very welcome. So today I have something. I want to pose out a question to you guys, but still pose it out to my fellow friends here. So guys, the thing is actually very simple. What I want to really ask. Do women want like that gender best? What should I call it? How should I bring it well? Do you guys want no.
Quality.
No, not quality, by the way, actually. Equality.
Quality.
Yeah, do you want that gender based equality? Or like you guys let me ask you straight. Do you guys really want gender based equality or you want the special treatment? We want you guys to help these viewers definition between those two people. Do women want the equality side of what we are up to, or you want that just special treatment, that you want to be treated specially like throughout, it's nothing else?
Actually, to me, you have to like your own special treatment. The equality doesn't matter, but the special treatment. Yeah.
Unless you feel like you deserve the special treatment.
Okay, mama baby cow.
You're a baby girl. The baby girls look like you.
You see now, this is the problem we are facing. There is no more equality anymore. Like women today feel like they're entitled to like everything, and we have forgotten about the men. It's like it's the only gender. At first, it was what? Emancipation, and now it's just entitlement. Emancipation has gone beyond. It's no longer they're even encroaching our own rights and make them there. If
Who the toes encroaching your rights? Our which angle, bro?
like everywhere. Let me say, if I'm going to be like, let me give an example of relationships. You know, you're going to be real with a girl. You'll be like, yo, you know what? I like you. But the girl won't like you. She'll just like your money. If you don't have that, there are no feelings for you.
So what?
Also, you had about that. That's not encroaching.
Yeah, it's encroaching.
Yeah.
It's my money.
You remember this song when they said love is sweet, but when money enters, love is sweeter.
Those are someone's lyrics.
It's true. It is true. Literally, money makes love.
Which tongue tests love? Because I want to clearly know how love is becoming sweeter and sweeter. Why are you defining love to be something sweet, yet it's one of the horrible things we've faced personally. So I want to know. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I don't need to talk for us. But we all look like love has made us like, I don't know.
Me love ain't make me.
I didn't finish anything. I'm just saying a step. Can you say something about it? Like, what do you actually think?
About the topic we are discussing today, personally, I think I'm more of a science person and I'm more of a society person. I want to understand society and I would also love society to understand me. So
Ati-
I'm a woman.
Mulimi olupi tu them sci-fi.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm a woman and I think what was the goal for equality was to give equal rights to women in terms of treatment, in terms of
You see a woman, but even then you say it equal, it was heavy for you to say it because you know it's impossible. I feel it.
emphasis in it. Coming from deep down, it was emphasis. You needed to get it in your nerves and
Okay.
So it is a point of education, treatment, nutrition, because because check, before women were not allowed to eat protein based foods, and that is what equality.
But you can get
Because
protein elsewhere.
those were low protein foods, beans, bro.
But I don't believe you can get protein from elsewhere. Like there'll be most.
What are you meaning, Blue?
Eh?
What are you trying to mean?
Yeah, no, you can get proteins, the best proteins. So
From wheat.
if you look around, you can. Like you can continue.
Okay, yeah, that was the main point for equality. And special treatment, maybe it could be in terms of recognizing the works of women or what women go through. That was the goal for the whole equality thing. Because now you men also acknowledge that women get get vigorous pains during childbirth, during periods. So you understand. Okay, I don't want to say you understand us, but okay, to some extent, you understand women and you understand what they go through. That could be like the special treatment we talk about, because it was given to men. I don't know it. Okay, I give it to men because I have a dad and I have a brother,
Okay.
and I appreciate them. I'll give them the special treatment they give me.
Okay. That's so you decide to be given the equality, or you decide to be given the special treatment.
It all
What's
comes
it?
hand in hand.
What's the hand in hand? I'm saying.
Okay, like what do you mean by special treatment? Like in your definition, I was just trying to dissect the topic and how I understand it.
In my definition, the special treatment is just you being a woman.
Like, and
You
it's
define yourself
Okay, like in terms of relationship.
in terms of relationship.
What?
You want me to pamper you, or you want me to
Guys,
pamper you for what?
you have
You're here. I'm here pampering you for what?
I think there's
Bro,
go to life.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you like a what? A broachable question.
Yeah.
Can you wash more than a lady? I have a little question. Can you wash more than a lady does? Yes or no?
Well,
Can you cook more than a lady does?
it's like built for that.
This is why are they running away from their legendary known best do's, and they are coming to do what are you running away?
we are not running away, correct? But there is no big deal. You help me cooking.
Yeah, look, there's no
Big deal.
look. Me, I think there is no big deal. There is no big deal, but the big deal is you.
when you're joining that team, bro.
Nah, I'm not joining. I'm not taking sides. There is no big deal helping you cook. But the problem is you not cooking at all.
That is the problem. Women even now know how to cook. But someone's coming through at your crib, they're putting YouTube to cook for you. But don't cook me that food.
So now you get the problem.
Don't cook me that food. Why should you cook me that food? Like for real? What are you trying to do, bro? These are things we are trying to have. I know we could get or we can calculate our name.
You know I don't cook. Then why are you sending me to cook?
We didn't know.
Like I don't need to know that. You look like someone who already has to know how to
Okay,
cook.
can you define your needs when you're trying to, like, when you meet someone and you like them? Can you try to like mention out your needs during the dating? Can you tell me I need someone who can cook? I need someone who can wash. So if I can't do those things, or if I'm not ready to learn to do those things,
I will tell him.
But just as a person, I just love believing in people I've met, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I never look at her, she can cook. I don't want you like.
No, you don't have to.
hey, you don't have to assume.
You hear people believe in you?
That's what
It's really like how you guys be like not failing. You see,
Believe in it as you can cook.
it's not believing in it, it's an assumption.
You man. But it's for your own good, like it's
I feel like the problem comes during courtship, which most of you skip. You know, people meet.
Talking about certain things.
Yeah, people don't do courtship anymore. 1 month they are married because of clout, and that is very bad because you're going to start discovering some things when you're already wedded, and you're already in jail, in prison, because you have a handcuff. You're cuffed. To be clear with
But you guys, are we well versed to talk about marriage?
no, we ain't talking about marriage.
No.
Okay. Because it's like what's okay, I don't know, maybe it's like the major thing for us now. I know me.
Are you sure you can't talk about marriage? You've not grown up in
according to what you've seen in a marriage.
maybe according to seeing something like
No, like I mean, we probably have more things as youth to talk about than like because there's a way we all pre-planning too.
It's and it's where we are going. It's marriage. It's where we are heading. We can't
We have situations that
Okay.
we are skipping what's like career. We are skipping things that are that concern us right now and jumping onto something that is in the future.
You're a career.
I mean, no,
We shall call you when it's.
not career.
We are asking you right now. Tell us about this. What you call a special treatment. Do you want it?
Okay, in which perspective? In which perspective?
What perspective do you want to receive it in?
No, I want you to like because you're.
I tell you. You want me to tell you about the special treatment? I'm not a woman. No. The way you guys think. What special treatment is? See, there was this thing. Can you say? Can you even say something before I say anything? Because no, you're going to struggle me.
The special treatment and emancipation. It's demanded. It's okay. Women are born to be treated, with love and care. You've heard of the term TLC. TLC.
They are men. Bro, are you buying?
No.
You what?
No, I'm going to. I'm going to speak reality. Yeah? I don't want to create any bias.
Are you already creating?
I'm going to tell you truth on both sides. On both sides. You're supposed to give TLC to a woman.
What is that?
Tender love and care. But the major problem,
School is that?
school of life.
I've kept that lesson as more as I can. I can screen it.
You know what the major problem is?
Don't want to know about it.
Bro, let me finish. I talked about TLC. Now, you as a man, you're supposed to give the woman tender love and care. The problem is reciprocation. Like the problem is not giving back equally. So that is what is causing all this. That more special treatment than emancipation.
Bro, me, I'm seeing all this like, what is that? What do you mean?
As I told you earlier, entitlement. Women have they have that feeling of entitlement. Like
On you.
no, not everybody. Not everybody. You're serious? They won't force it upon you, but you have to give it if you want them.
When she smells like that, she's giving me entitlement.
Oh,
You see this?
No, when she smiles like this, your wallet is going to dry.
yeah, the emancipation. Like literally those days, women were not given chance to like have posts in
Those were the
office,
best days.
in like at job, like at workplaces. There are those high ranks that you don't.
Has somebody told you on how sweet those days were?
Nah, like literally those days, I don't think it was sweet.
What is it about these days?
Me, I feel like in terms of jobs, in terms of politics, what a man can do, like literally a lady can also do. Yeah, because we can literally also lead, like you can
dreaming
read
is
and
nice.
even bring. I'm not
But you better wake up.
I'm not dreaming, but also you have to imagine stuff.
Like what?
I remember telling you that imaginations will take us to worlds that are never were.
That's why you just share an imaginable world. That's not the real world. You go to your imagination. This is a W.
Imagining, but that is the fact. Don't you see ladies nowadays in leadership? Don't you see them in parliaments? Moreover, our speaker
Okay.
is a lady.
Yeah, she's so nobody say.
Actually, we have chances. Like leadership, see, no, yeah, equality has brought the future soil to fall more soil. We can literally make
Yes.
the.
The emancipation.
I can literally lead a home.
So you're literally saying,
on my equality.
you've said, you've talked about the leadership positions, which you guys already have. But you have noticed that most women in power, treat their men like mice. You feel me? Like, you have the power and influence now, then you forget that you're a woman.
Okay, that's another question. But actually, we don't know what happens in their homes. But me, I feel like you can be a leader, you can be someone high, and you still go back home and worship your man.
Then you're a good person.
Like you can still go back home and you for everything.
You can still worship a man. To God be the glory.
No, like literally you can do for him everything. Like I may be having more money than him. I can literally support him. There's no big deal.
I have a small question. What do you think you have to do if you have a man to be? According to how you want to be treated, according to what you call equality, according to what you call special treatment, what do you think you have to call that? I didn't know what you have to have.
Like what I can do for my man.
No, like what's your stand in that topic, in that lane where we are? Like, what do you think has to be properly aligned to you to feel a woman? Like I'm a woman here now. This is the woman of this generation. Whatever you guys are up to. One.
In terms of equality as well. Yeah. Okay. If I'm allowed to go to school, like my dad is okay taking me to school. I can eat whatever food is served in the house. Like there is no like when you want to have chicken, it's only the boy and the dad that will have chicken. Like I can have eggs. If I go like we are here, you guys have allowed us to also sit on the podcast and not only say it is only for men. That's equality. It is also you understanding that if probably you see me have stained my, like now in terms of special treatment, you see me have stained my skirt because of my periods, and you'll be like, oh Cindy, sorry, you need to go to the washroom.
But that's like it's human. It's not special treatment.
Some people don't do that.
No, not everybody does it, by the way.
But don't you think you guys it was so obvious for you not to, like when they said in the ATS time that you guys don't have to eat chicken? It was so obvious that you guys were eating this chicken already from somewhere. The place was place.
From the kitchen.
Before you fish the plate.
These mothers even think, okay, sometimes we thought maybe they were vegetarian, but kumbe bambi, they just grew up knowing they're not supposed to eat chicken. They're not supposed.
Weren't they eating the chicken already?
They weren't. They're even vegetarian. Those guys. That is why they live long.
Why that sounds, bro? Like why that?
But like literally,
I'm impressed.
quality has at least it has brought
Okay, it has side disadvantages.
But you guys.
Okay, it has disadvantages.
Now, me, that is the part I want to hear.
It has the cons. Of course, everything comes with its pros and cons, But I think to a certain extent, it has been misunderstood. Yeah, you get. And maybe it's not now equal. There's a part that is not even equality. Maybe it is something else. Like maybe feminism. That's a whole big topic right there. So I think to a certain extent, it has also tarnished and also maybe also over focused on the woman than it has focused on the man and put them down in some kind of way. Like, like when someone is given power, they want to make you feel like, yeah, I have the power.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that is where the disadvantages come in.
Bro, don't you think that women are naturally born when they already have that anointing around them? Like they don't even need to fight for the equality and the special treatment because they naturally look like they have to be done for ABCD. They can't carry that. They can't do this. That's those things that the Musa big and that we were for the Thomas. But you still are coming out to fight. So what is?
No, there's no fighting there. The thing is, those days, women were not allowed to do a lot of things.
Let's talk about
It was overweight. Like it was weigh people down.
now. Let's talk about today. Let's talk about today. Let's now talk about today.
Athletes have to be your helpers. That is where we were introduced in the world. So you know what? We want to help you.
My brother.
I want us to talk about today. Okay, you people suffered in 8 years, yeah, blah blah blah.
As they had to.
It all ended.
As they had to.
No, he tells
I
us.
said, man, you cannot take a positive without a conclusion, bro. You cannot continue. Those people suffered in the atheist time.
They
That
suffer-
they had to.
Okay,
I'm
that's
just asking you a question.
I don't know.
Don't even statement hugging, bro. That's not proper.
Okay, you guys suffered in 8 years. All those rules. You complied. Yeah, yeah. I feel that shit was hard. But let's talk about today. Are you still suffering? You wanted emancipation. You've gotten it, right? So me, I want us to talk about what mainly is lacking. What more do you want? Do you feel like there's something missing, or you should just be grateful?
Personally, I'm grateful because I'm truly grateful. But the only problem right now is I think there needs to be like, because if like you're lifting something, there is something going down. You get so I think there's
Oh, you've talked out your mission. Eh? This has been the women's
No.
mission.
now I
Since
think
which year? So you climb, you put all
Let her finish. You finish.
so.
You finish.
Like you say, you have to conclude. So I think there now needs to be like we need to now shift our focus because we've now reached somewhere where we can now sustain ourselves, So I think now we need to lift what went down.
You need to breastfeed your children. Don't both of them.
We breastfeed. We
Pump. We become you in pump and then like so this really coming from the best, not somewhere else.
Kids are feeding on goat milk. A kid is behaving like a goat.
A lot has changed from the time women have been asking to be equal with the men. They don't want to be submissive. They don't want to do ABCD. They want to do BZZ. Whatever women want to do, I don't have a problem with it. But the way they want to conclude with it. You understand? You guys have reached a level where you don't want to only be now equal with us. You want to reach that time of mwezi mu relationship nga bo bufuga nga nange bwe ngufuka. But that can be possible. So to our lovely viewers, what do you think about what we have been sharing today? Should it be that way? Should it be this way? Thank you for watching us. This is the Solid Poet. Thank you so much. Yeah, welcome back from that short commercial break. Before we continue, banjja kwebaza sponsor waffe Sele Gadgets, Uganda, Kampala 256. Okay, yeah, thank you so much, Sele Gadgets, by the way, for believing in this dream and standing with us. So we're back on the panel. This is a solid poet. I'm back with a beautiful family with some two beautiful women that think they can lead this world, though even when they are saying it, it's very heavy for them to say it. So I have them on the panel. I won't even accept them say anything. Let the men first lead this, as it's naturally the men. Can you say something before the women say, because they are going to hijack this?
The peace.
Why should you be pissed, bro? Why are you pissed about?
Don't you?
But the woman sitting next to you.
You're suffered.
What have we suffered from, bro? Like, I cannot deal with anything when I know what you're going through, and I start dealing with even women issues when bro here, bro. Like, what's that?
Now we are talking about women issues. They are caused issues.
To you? So, what should we call it now?
Maybe speak.
What do you mean by discipline?
The end of this podcast.
We need to discipline women?
No, by the end of this podcast,
Yeah.
you're going to start me.
You want girls of this new generation to kneel for you?
I'm not me. You're.
Oh, what do you mean?
They're going to be real women. These days, by identifying as cats,
You're going to know that
you're a woman and that you're not supposed to wear pants. What are you?
So you're here to share the proper image of a woman. Okay, before we go anywhere, I want to ask you guys this question. Could you stand it? It's a question for the men, but I know that it has to bring a smile to the women. Could you stand it if she's earning more than you're earning, bro? Like, would you live under one roof? Is it something you're gonna like be into? Are you ready to be under that chain?
It is not what I want.
But if it comes your way, if surprisingly,
If it is the current situation, it's okay. But how are we handling it? Are you sure we off that military and are you turning me into the woman of the house?
You okay feels like you don't want to go out of bed. That lazy okay if you later.
Because people have different luck. Maybe you had your connections and you got the job better than me.
They connected you.
But you must know
Yeah.
that you can't get
Very shocking. Give us situation.
But you're saying connection. What if I use my head to get the job, not connection?
your head.
Yay! To get the mashup girl.
Wait,
I don't know what is a mashup woman.
wait. Women know how to use it.
Beat you with brains.
Yeah.
That's it.
My idea, this head can do a lot of things like this head can do a lot of like you're asking.
Yes.
My dear, you don't
But
do a lot of things.
Like what?
I can lead you by that.
You want to lead me
I can lead you.
to danger. I'm to danger. You can lead me to danger. You can lead me to poverty. You can lead me to every.
What tells you I can lead you to poverty?
By the way, the statistics,
Yeah.
they state that most of the young MSs these days
Yeah.
have failed to develop because of how much women have brained the
Who tells you that?
statistics.
That is those are real. Those are weaklings.
But that's going so wild. What I really want to know, bro, like, how are we going to live? Okay, how are we going to live with that woman when she has money more than you have? You know, women believe so much in financial independency at a very huge point. Like, it makes them feel like they are men. Now they want to command somebody. They want to do something. They want to step on you. They want to back at you. They want to do everything bad you've ever seen. But it comes to a point that whenever I have money, or like whenever I'm cashed properly, but you know that whenever you have money, you're thinking about good things for your woman. You want to take her out. You want to buy her nice things. You want to do a ABCD.
Yeah, that's the same.
You see, when you're saying it, your voice says that maybe like the microphones are not on. What is the same thing here?
No, let me tell you.
Man,
Every time we let them do that, you know what they say?
but you should talk. You can You're making me feel like you're already selecting this, bro. Like,
I'm telling you the fact. Every time you let them do something that you could do just because they have more money than you, they see you less of a man. You know, that is now when they start saying things like, "My man, I hear he's not man enough." You talk about, let me say she brings up the idea of going out on a date. She has more money than you, but she doesn't even want to pay half. It was her idea. And another thing, let me say, she has bought co-detergent in the house. She wants to be the one to wash.
She has to be the one to wash, or like the neighborhood is going to know about it.
That is it. When they're in the salons working on their hair, those guys are not even related. But when you walk into the salon, you will feel like as if the woman who's
The clan is having a meeting.
clan meeting. Yet actually they're total strangers. In fact, she was just passing by and she saw the salon. But they're talking about you.
Wait, no, give me a point, then.
Eh?
What's that image in your face? What do you think a woman that has money? Okay, you today you wake up, you have money. Okay, okay, talk for the women. What do you think comes in their head? Do you guys now at that point want to become leaders because you have too much power now? You have everything you need. You know he can't tell you nothing. What is it to you?
Personally, mine, like if I'm cashed up, it's like I'm good to go. Like I can do what I want. Like not like what I want.
But look yet, look, said it. You have said it.
I can get myself my needs. Like I don't need to keep contacting
You are clearly on saying it. You don't need to keep on contacting him.
Why will I contact you when you don't have like money?
Buy me this.
but when I have money, can I stop contacting you? Okay, can I stop contacting?
No, like begging. Like I'm not like
It is not begging.
So when you ask me money, you're begging.
keep begging because someone can use that against you.
In which manner? More than women can use it against men.
That me, I'm now talking for women.
Okay, talk for them. Okay, what were you saying?
What?
Like I can get myself my needs. I can even get my wants. I can even support you.
You see now that is when you
Why do you lie with a smile? You can get your needs, it's okay. But can you get what type of help are you carrying in the relationship? Okay. At that point, I only
It depends on what you've done.
I've been only stress. What are you trying to do?
Okay, it
At that
depends.
point,
Now, like if I know I'm earning more money than the person I'm with, we shall discuss on like financial distributions. Like, what am I going to handle? What are you going to handle? Like, what can you handle?
Do I need to discuss when I'm buying anything for you? Like, do I need to first sit down and I discuss as a man that let me tackle this, let me tackle that?
Money.
No, you feel like maybe you're going to handle.
You guys always say, a man.
When did you assign me to the job?
Oh, like the thing is, you guys always say a man is ahead of your family. Yeah, so when you have enough money, we also have that money. You have to provide.
Wait, we accept that we are the heads of the family.
No, me being a man being the head of the family makes him in position to give to distribute whatever, like duties. You have the money, yes. Buy clothes for the kid. Why are you waiting for me to go and buy the clothes?
Okay, to me, I feel like, when I have the money, yes,
You have to go out with your girls and live.
leave alone that. It depends also how you behave.
Leave my kid with the housemaid and go to Zanzibar for a trip. Women.
Every time.
Wouldn't you do the same? That you also go out with your boys and what?
Not leave alone the boys, they also go out with those girls outside.
You know how many accessories. You know how many accessories you wear on your body that for us men we don't. But do you know how many accessories?
That is what makes me feel good.
Oh, okay. What makes you feel good? You have accessories.
Like I can accessorize my
Accessories don't feel good.
You wear it.
like
What do you need to
it
feel?
is that confidence. Like that thing on TikTok. Like, what a confidence booster. Like,
You see,
you feel good.
you know what is killing us not even to have that, not even to accept you guys come and have the same seats on our tables, is that even the easiest things manipulate you to another version of people. You've seen this trend where you find women putting on these bedroom things in town. You've made that thing. So women have this tendency that something.
Which people are you dealing with?
Listen, I've met women. Don't you know those things? And you've not seen those things, those bonnet things that have you found the people in town during they are putting them on. But women are easily manipulated to start up any easy, let me call it what, campaign. You can see because my friend is doing ABC. You find them doing all that.
Campaign of not wearing bras. People's breasts are sweating. They don't want.
But where? It depends.
Even you guys can refuse to put on your boxers. No. Oh wait.
So your work is now shaking.
You see how even
You're crazy. You're out of your mind. So who can bang Makaya and choose to walk on the streets when she's just.
Man can also do that. Like some men also move there without boxers, and you see them everywhere.
That's right.
But do you believe like we have to communicate with our women according to our financial stand? Like, do you really have to sit with your woman and you communicate with them?
communication is
financially greater than you and you still came to me, or I came to you and you accepted to be my woman, you should know I'm the man like you.
Okay, in that situation, by the way, I feel like in that situation, I've accepted you as my man. You don't have enough money. I'll support you. But the problem is men also have that mentality. When my woman is supporting me, I feel like less of a man, what there. That is not the case.
No.
Like,
better way to get with your imagination.
You guys have a lot of ego. Like, you have a lot of ego.
It's not that we have it. Don't you just smell it? Don't you just see it somewhere? Don't see the masculinity and the ego in me like not see.
But it doesn't mean that you have pride.
When now you don't have.
You see,
you see, to get
the worst thing you oriku onkutongera lyanya ekibicho wasanga sede twazisanga wano nze masecurity banzala na like it is impulse tugeragera accept never cut it.
Not like that. When I accept that you don't have the money, I have the money, I'm going to support.
How do they accept the fact?
No, you accept it. It's not there. You don't have the money.
Tell me that the man supposed like this is the fact. How do they support the fact?
Oh, that is a ego. That's why you don't want to accept.
No, me.
You don't have money. You can't buy soap in the house. You can't buy sugar. You can't buy anything. I'm the one doing everything. Paid for rent and paid for hotel. Accept. You don't have money.
Even when I was 7, my mother knew I was a man. You will see that ego in me. Like she didn't. I was even broke at 7 years.
Okay, you stay
but
with your
she knew that even when she invested in me, I felt bad.
Okay.
I wanted to invest in her.
Okay,
so
stay with your ego and spoil, and the family will go apart. You will see me going out with my friends who spending my money somewhere else because you're saying with your ego you don't want to accept And she don't.
See where you're going with your friends.
That's
See where you're going with your friends.
Guys are the ones who push us.
To where?
Okay.
Me, I can push a woman more than a woman can push me.
It's now the truth. You're saying the truth.
Okay, you guys. Can I say something?
You can see, sir. You racist.
Like, finances shouldn't determine your power or your respect.
Not in this generation.
And men need to understand that. So if I have money, it doesn't mean that I'm more powerful than you.
By the men
That I'm not going to respect
It's
you.
just that the fact you don't want to understand that we understand.
You guys don't understand. Like immediately.
We understand. Okay.
Immediately you feel like, oh no, this woman is probably she's just being with me for the for the plots, but she's not like she's not being with me because she truly loves.
That is not what we are understanding.
Like you think maybe I'm overpowering you. You feel bad. Me, I wake up in the morning, I go to work for you, staying at home.
No, that now you see, that is what they normally feel. That is not what we think. That guy is really like.
No, that is what you guys.
In your
By the way, that's the ego in you that makes you feel that.
What you know, one thing about being a man is also pride to it. And you must swallow that because you're supposed
There's
also pride. Supposed to be submissive. That's why you are made second.
Trust me, now
You are not there in
the
first place.
emancipation. Now, obviously, feel bad if I bring nothing to the table.
You know, we were peaceful.
because that literally just so reaches a point that you guys give everything in the house and you ask what do you bring.
I've never had.
Now I have
I've never had my grandmother talk about to the table. Where did the table come from?
It's you guys that brought that table.
That what do you
We
bring?
laid the table.
What do you bring on the table? What do
Now what do you want to put on the table?
my dear?
Why don't you bring it on bed or somewhere else? What do you want to bring?
So bring so the bed. Hey, kakana.
Days have replaced that to toes.
Who is replacing you with a toast? But you
Yes, pull
I
down.
so where you've seen the worst, but I don't want to be where you've been. Trust me. Not at any point. I don't want to visit your adventures. You don't have any happiness when you're talking about how you have to be.
There is
I hope you don't.
Okay, would you really take it into this sponsored by a woman?
sponsored.
Mm-hmm.
In what
What's
terms?
next?
Yo, the sponsorship all throughout your life, from whatever you're doing, your clothes, your eating, your what, by a woman.
Be real. Be what?
Depends on my intention.
But what do you think comes with dependency? Bro, be real, yes or no?
It depends on his intention.
Look, if it's going to be like a serious love relationship,
How do you see this story in draw?
anything concerning a woman is not serious unless she's your mother. But if it's not the
She's still a
okay, they're just
compromise.
Damn, what?
You over compromise. You're saying.
There was? You did it. Yeah. So, bro, take things in a proper manner. If you're talking about women in a genre,
okay, you know, as men, we are built with them.
Also, your sister.
My kid sister. Don't talk about my sister.
Katiwa, she's a woman.
Me, I've nurtured her very well.
What do you mean? Yet you're here speaking with a lot of sorrow.
Yeah,
You've nurtured her
I've
with a lot
nurtured
of
that
pain.
because I've met you guys. I've met you people. I don't want her to be like you.
so does tradition like have a way it is really trying to come into to taking any control measures in case you found yourself in such a situation that right now you're dating this woman and has tradition played any role?
Tradition.
Yes.
Has been neglected.
To me, I don't feel like tradition has been neglected. We're now in a modern world, my dear.
Why are you taking that with the same? That piece. That tradition is what has built this world.
Ask me to cry. Yeah, tradition has built the world, but we're now in a modern world.
What is it?
Where
What is
a woman can have the money. Like I can literally be on top of the world, and there's nothing the boy to do about it.
Very uncultured.
What?
Santa the idea. Let me tell you. The matter, I can be on top of the world. But trust me.
How do you top is this? Like how do you feel? Like what is being on top of the world tree?
She just being on top of the zoo.
Because you might be on top of the world, and there's on top of.
Being in charge of her life. Her life is what being on top of the world means.
But there's something funny is that you guys show us this independence he has caught up. It's really something you're drilling out through. But at the end of every beautiful day, you pull out your phone to make that phone call to that guy.
Ask for money.
To that guy, not to ask for money. To that guy. And you're very submissive with your formatic, with everything you're having. But there's that guy you're calling. I tell you what does the independence he comes with?
So your tactics, understanding, misunderstanding. Like I can have that independence. Yes, but I also need my man. There's no big deal. Being independent, I also need your man.
But you're not independent.
Oh, I am independent.
And was that yet we are an independent country.
You should be having.
Yes. Okay, practice it also in these other aspects.
Do you imagine to walk on the street with your boyfriend or like with your girlfriend, bro, and everybody in around the village knows or in Kazwea said.
That is where that.
Yeah, and you reach in a place in a venue and by the way, let me ask you a question. If your woman has money and you guys are going somewhere, let's say like to a bar, does she have to give you the car payment fee that when you reach there it's you to pay or her?
Actually, let me tell you a scenario. I faced I'm sorry, but it's going to hurt me instead. But for all of you for that, let me tell you. So, a friend of mine, a girl, texted me someday that, oh, we have taken long manners meeting and talking. Is it cool we meet somewhere, maybe for an ice cream date, something like that? I was like, But I was honest. I was like, you know what? I'm broke. She was like, don't worry.
I thought she said that's your middle name. Okay.
She was like, pull up, it's okay. So I went.
She was investing.
Yes, she invested
in the ice cream, but they all have accepted by to be so for ice cream.
It's okay, let me finish.
Right.
I regretted it, but let me finish. So we ate the ice cream and time for the beer.
Okay. You said looking this way.
Now that is when I thought about it. I was like, started feeling like I was going hard yet. So they
obviously you are.
It's now time for pay.
You look like Sheila.
It's now time for paying, and they're literally standing and waiting for their money
Next to you.
And that car bag, that small bag that moves everywhere. It has everything. The mirror, the bus, the what? It's where what? It's where the body was coming.
Felt small.
Sorry.
But I made it look like
See how serpents whisper in your ear now. You see, have you noticed they are
saying this happening,
and they are telling you they are sorry now. Now they are laughing at the end. That is what it means for a woman to have more money than you. Do you think you have to give me the money when we are going out for me to pay the bills for whatever we are?
Okay. To me.
I want her to answer that for me.
To me.
No, I want her to answer that for me.
How about me?
You.
Wait to amuse you.
Okay, use me, but I want to say something.
Okay, to me personally, if I have the money and we're going out, we have planned, maybe we're going out. Literally, if I love you, literally, I'll give you the money. You can go and pay. It's okay.
With no cautions, with nothing.
With nothing. Oh yes.
But when we reach home, I gave you money to pay the tiger 2 minutes above.
But why are you looking at women's bums?
Which men have bums which you look. Don't you look at it? It's like they are featured.
Why do you look at those bums also? If I'm the one sponsoring you.
But you also look.
Does your sponsorship?
But that's micro cheating. You're looking at someone's bum.
Have you seen her? It is in front of me. Have you seen how women are getting titles for every detail now? How is that called?
Micro cheating.
Looking at your.
You cannot, because you have money, you cannot deform people's shapes. I will have to look at the beauty of their sceneries. Whatever it is, your money cannot stop it.
I'm looking at her bum, but I chose yours. Why do you forget the?
Play I did. Look at
No, from that beautiful day, women will start differentiating between pleasure and what I feel for you. Is the day we shall get on the same page. Our lovely viewers, what do you think?
Men should also understand that when a lady has money more than him, there's no big deal. Accept the fact that you don't have the money and we move on. I will support you. It's okay.
money doesn't define power or respect.
I wish I knew.
Period.
I wish I knew how to accept the fact.
Period.
But my man does not accept me. Peace, we sign out. We love you guys.